Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily. If you guys are new here, welcome back to a new video. For today's video, I'm going to be filming the what's in my bag video. So if you guys are interested in seeing what is in my bag, then just keep watching. Okay, so before we start, I want to show you guys the bag, my bag. This is actually my bag. It is a Coach bag. It's actually the bag that Diego got me for Christmas last year. I don't know if this has any particular like name to it, you know how obviously Coach is just the brand, but I don't know if this specific bag has any particular name. Diego would probably know better than I would. But regardless, this is the bag. It is pretty big. It has just for me like handheld for me to hold it just like this, or it has like an over-the-shoulder kind of strap too, which I really like. It's pretty big, which is nice because it helps me fit a decent amount of stuff, which ends up always happening. I have a decent amount of stuff that I always carry around with me, whether it's in a purse or a little backpack or whatever the case is. But I love this bag. Shout out to you, babe. It's really pretty. This color is so different and so unique. I don't even know what to consider it. Like, not even like turquoise, because this is kind of darker, I would say, than a turquoise, but it's like a bluish green, a deep blue green, and I just love it. So let's get into the contents of the bag now. Okay, so as soon as you open it, the bag is actually pretty big. Like, it's a decently sized, huge bag. The first thing that I am going to show you guys, I guess, are my little books. So I have this planner that I always bring along with me. Actually, these two specific books that I always bring along with me. One is this planner. Can you guys catch that? Yes. So it says, you got this 2019. It is obviously my 2019 planner. I need to get a new one for 2020, which I believe I already have. This is super tiny, super handheld. I think I got it in CVS. And then my second book is this one. This is just my little miscellaneous notebook. I literally write anything and everything in here if I'm planning trips. I have like blog post ideas in here, photo shoot ideas for Instagram content. I have YouTube ideas that I write down in here. Literally anything that you can think of, I have written in here. I got this in Barnes & Noble. Barnes & Noble always comes in super clutch for things like these. I just recently bought it like a month or two ago, I think, and it comes with 160 pages. So this is definitely another thing that I always constantly keep in my bag wherever I go. Next is my wallet, obviously. I've shown you guys this before, but I'm gonna show it to you again for the purpose of this video. This is my wallet. I actually got it in Disney World. Yeah, Disney World when we were in California. This is from the brand Loungefly. And I'm pretty sure you can order this online, but I got mine in the Disney park when we were there back in September. So that's that. Next up is this little bag. I feel like many people, females, whatever you want to categorize it as, many people tend to carry little bags like this within their big bag, and I am definitely one of those people. I have just a lot of like miscellaneous stuff. I carry a ton of pens in here just because you never know when one is just gonna friggin' run out, and I'm a writer, so I just carry a shit ton of pens with me all the time. I prefer black over blue, but that's just my personal preference. I have this little, it's kind of beat up and I need a new one, but I have this little hand cream from Sephora. I think I got it in an Ipsy bag or BoxyCharm rather, when I was subscribed to them. But this is Sol de Janeiro, and this is their Brazilian Bum Bum Cream. It smells amazing. It's almost empty, which is tragic. I need a new one. But it smells amazing. Always keep this in my bag as a little moisturizer. That's one of my favorites to just throw in the bag because it smells good, it's super hydrating, and it's great. I also always carry around a little hand sanitizer. Bath & Body Works is perfect for this because they're super handheld. You can just throw it in there, throw it in my bag, and I'm good to go. This is in the scent Twisted Peppermint, and it's almost done, so I'm gonna need to restock on this. Next up is I have this little compact mirror that I've had for years, like quite some time actually. It's this little compact mirror from Sephora. They have like this little Disney collection. I don't know how often they update it, but they have this little Disney collection that they used to have like a bunch of cute compact mirrors, and there was one collection that they did with all the Disney princesses, I think. And so that's how I got my hands on this. And this one, I believe this is supposed to be Snow White. Yeah, it's supposed to be Snow White, I'm pretty sure, because on the back it says still the fairest. But it's a really good mirror. It's like a normal mirror, and then it's more of a mirror that's like really like zoomed in. So I keep this in my purse. I use it all the time. Just when I'm at work or I'm in public, obviously, you need a touch up or whatever the case is. Whip this out really quick and I'm good to go. I carry my asthma pump with me too. I don't have severe asthma, but I have my moments. Like recently, because I was sick, whenever I get sick or have allergies or anything like that is when my asthma tends to kick in the most, especially when I'm recovering, because I tend to get out of breath really quickly. Don't know if anybody else can relate to that, but it's one of the most annoying things in the world. But nonetheless, because of that, I just always carry this around with me. You just never know when you're gonna need it. Take a quick pump and keep it pushing. I also used to carry around this, which is very empty and I need to replace it. This is the Burt's Bees Herbal Blemish Stick. I carry this around with me whenever, and I put a lot of my friends onto this because it's really good. It smells a little weird, like alcohol, sort of, but it's supposed to be really good, or it is really good because I use it all the time for little blemishes. You just roll it on whatever pimples you have and it dries it up within a few days and it disappears. So this was super handy in case of anything. And then, don't know if this is weird or not, but like whatever, it makes me happy. So for those of you that don't know, I had, for many, many years, I had a cat named Spencer. He was like my whole life. Like he's the reason that I got my first tattoo. I don't know if you can see it. I'll insert a picture, if anything, over here so that you can get a better glimpse of it. But like, yeah, he was like my whole life for what, like 12, 13 years literally. And he passed away 2 years ago. It was so hard on all of us, my whole family, me included, more than anything. But yeah, we had a collar for him, and this is what it looks like. And I just always keep it with me because I always feel like it makes me feel happy, it makes me feel safe, like he's still with me and stuff. The little bell, it's kind of sad, but I like keeping it with me. It makes me, yeah, just makes me feel like he's with me. So I keep that there too. And that's why also, if you're friends with me or anything and you happen to always hear a little bell whenever I'm walking around because it's in my bag, now you know why. And then, this is a little TMI, but whatever, it is what it is, it's real life. I keep a pad with me all the time just because you never know when the bitch is gonna come, and you never know when it's gonna happen, where you're gonna be at, so I always keep one with me. Or if you have a girlfriend that's with you that happens to need it, I always keep one now. I've learned that the hard way. But normally I just always usually carry a chapstick with me. I like the EOS ones, the stick one now more than the ball that I used to have because it's just really easy to just use the stick as opposed to the ball. Speaking of, I apparently also always keep the ball with me just in case of anything because Diego likes to steal the sticks when I have them. So I always keep this with me in case he decides to do that. Last two things, I always tend to keep, I have very itchy, I tend to get very itchy, irritated eyes. My eyes are super sensitive. Doesn't really matter the time of the year, although when allergy season comes around, it obviously ends up being twice as worse. But in general, I have super sensitive eyes. So because of that, I always carry around some eye drops because you never know, or I never know when I'm gonna need it. These are from the brand Visine. Visine. You can literally get this anywhere, Rite Aid, CVS, whatever the case is. So that's that. And then finally, I just keep a key and a lock with me because I go to the gym a lot, and, excuse me, in the particular gym that I go to, although I don't know if all gyms are like this, but Blink Fitness requires you to have a lock. So you can't borrow one or anything like that. You either have to have your own or you have to purchase one from them. Otherwise, you just run the risk of having your locker without a lock and possibly someone breaking in. So I just always carry this lock and key with me. Yes, this is a hair tie. It's just easier because instead of just carrying around this little key for my lock and running the risk of losing it, I can just put it around my wrist and keep it pushing like that. Alright guys, so that was everything that I have in my Coach bag. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing some of the things that were in my bag. For the most part, I think, I'm a very simple sort of girl. I know that there are some girls that pretty much carries their whole freaking room with them in their bag sometimes. But I think for the most part, I'm a pretty simple girl. Just kind of the basic necessities that I would need on a day-to-day basis. Oh, I also forgot to mention that I tend to keep my gym clothes in my bag since I go to the gym like every single day. And it sounds a little weird because I have to kind of compress everything into my bag, but I keep my gym clothes in here too, just so I don't have to worry about carrying multiple bags with me at once, this on top of a duffel bag or whatever the case is. I managed to mesh it all together. But that is officially everything that's in my bag. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please always make sure to give it a thumbs up. Also, always remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.